Today I invite you to turn to Paul's second letter to the Corinthians, to 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 1 through 15. And in this section of 2 Corinthians, Paul is talking about the true treasure of the gospel and the mortal missionaries or ministers, the clay pots, if you will, who hold that incredible treasure. And he says something that I find interesting in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 15. He says, yes, everything is for your sake, meaning the church and all the people who compose it, so that grace, as it extends to more and more people, may increase thanksgiving to the glory of God. So that grace, as it extends to more and more people, may increase thanksgiving to the glory of God. And I was reading this the other day, and it just struck me. And it struck me the idea that as God's grace extends and reaches more and more people, there is an increase in thanksgiving and gratitude to the glory of God. And I don't know if you've ever thought about that much or thought about the idea of, the more I can help spread and share the grace of God, the more thanks God will hear and receive. I think all of us, I hope, have probably done something nice for somebody else, something practically helpful for someone. And it's always nice, isn't it, to get a thank you note and say, oh, that meant so much to me and appreciate your thinking of us, and that was so kind. We appreciated having the meal, or appreciated that ride to the doctor, or appreciated that financial gift that you gave me that enabled me to do X or Y. It's always nice to hear thank you, isn't it? And yet do we think that God likes to hear thanksgiving also? That God likes to hear people say, thank you. I'm really grateful, God, for your grace, for your mercy, for your love, for Jesus, for your Spirit, for your church, for your people. How much time do you actually spend expressing thanksgiving to God? I'm just guessing here, but I suspect that many of us spend more time asking God for things than we do thanking God for things. And yet, how do we respond as individuals if people spend more time asking us for stuff, asking us for help, and spend far more time doing that than actually thanking us when we do it, right? I think humanly speaking, most of us are like, come on, throw me a bone here, how about a little thanks? And boy, if we feel that as human beings, how much more does God feel that, who God does so much for billions of people? Don't forget that God's happy to hear your troubles, your trials, your heartaches, your lamentations. But God also likes to hear thanksgiving. And especially as God's grace reaches more people, there should be more of us expressing our thanks to God. Maybe when this video ends in just a second, you can stop and just take a minute and thank God for some of the things you're thankful for in your life right at this moment.